Glenn. We're here with episode 3. And as you can see, we have the MLB Draft Combine invitation that we are being invited to. And we obviously will attend as we continue to weigh our options on if we go to college or if we just go straight to the show.
All right, welcome back to Studio 3 here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger and my guy, Harold Reynolds. Are you ready for the MLB Draft Combine?
I love it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's always so exciting. It's right around the corner. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, you got the top talent in the country coming here to the Combine. You got all 30 teams represented. You have scouts and executives who are making the decisions. I think the biggest thing overlooked is the time they spend talking with the players.
Right.
But obviously, you'll have the evaluations on the field, and we'll dive into that in a second.
It's not just a 24-hour event. This is a 4-day event held at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It really allows for those scouts you just mentioned to evaluate these players from both a traditional scouting perspective, let's call it the old eye test. We like the old eye test.
Yeah.
And with advanced tracking technologies and metrics, which are also very important.
Well, the metrics has really taken over, and teams are really using the metrics to be able to separate guys. Look, it doesn't matter what league you played in. You might have hit 500, but another guy played in another league, he hit 500, but you don't know how to evaluate those together. So the metrics come in to be a big part of that. So you're going to see the spin rates, the exit velocities, clearly the old school, how hard does somebody throw miles per hour. So those are the metrics that they'll be going by and being able to measure guys.
And what about days 2 through 4? What's unique about that?
Well, the uniqueness of 2 through 4 are games where you get all this top talent and they play together on the same field at the same time. So I got a kid from Florida playing against a kid from Oregon, and you get a chance to really get the true evaluation in games. So days 2 through 4 are games.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
Should be another great MLB Draft Combine this year. We're looking forward to it, obviously. We can't wait to see who grabs our attention. We'll see you in Arizona.
All right, now we get a phone call from our advisor, Stephanie. She's going to support us through the combine and draft process. Cool. Let's get into our first showcase.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. With Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a prospect here. He just wrapped up his season. Now he gets a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he's able to showcase his skills on this stage at a major league park? Plus the athleticism to pick up the bat, show off your skills as a hitter, and then also grab a glove and be able to go out in the field. I really believe this is the biggest opportunity to prove that he can showcase at the pro level.
Now, you were a player that thrived under pressure. This is a pressure-packed environment. How does he block it out?
You know, he's going to have to embrace those nerves, embrace that pressure, all the eyeballs that are on him, especially as he goes from hitting to taking the field.
All right, let's go down on the field for more.
Cool. Coming back.
This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
And of
Robert,
course,
this
I was
is a
probably
huge
too early, so
opportunity
it's
in this young
foul.
guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're
There we
also
go,
looking
baby.
to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
Now I was late. Don't drop my grade. I dropped a 10B because I was late. I think I was under that one. Even still, he gone.
We are seeing a pretty impressive performance here, Jessica.
Yeah, one of the most impressive
I'm
performances that
too
we've seen. He's got a
early,
short,
bro.
compact swing
My
that
grade's
allows
gonna
him to
drop
make
to
quick
a B
adjustments.
again.
Watch how
Oh, no,
his
I didn't.
hands
Practically my
beautifully
distance.
stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps his weight back, and then has that explosive
one's a
move to the
B.
ball.
That's nice work up there. The scouts love a hitter who's
I was too
this
far under
polished
that one, so
already
that's
before
definitely
he
gonna
begins
keep it a
pro
B or
ball.
drop to a
Such
C.
an impressive display of a combination of that technique and strength at the plate. His swings are smooth, and he's got a ton of pop in the bat. This performance could
And
seriously elevate his draft stock.
I'll take a B.
Jessica, now we're at the catchers, and there's a reason why so many former catchers are managers. They have to have the physical skills, yes, but there's a baseball IQ that they have to have as well.
They
Oh yeah, what a
absolutely
dot.
set the tone for the
Miyuki
team. Scouts
Cannon.
are focused on that leadership, but also footwork, transfer, and accuracy.
I love watching them in action. They're like a hockey goalie. The great ones are never afraid to get dirty.
Blocking ability is a huge trait for sure, and we get to see that athleticism on display. Pop time is huge. How long it takes from receiving the ball to
Oh my
getting into that second
God.
baseman or
I
shortstop,
dropped to a
and
D
that
because the
can
ball
really
just moved
change
so
the outcome of the
much.
game.
Jessica, your thoughts on the round so far?
Look, he's really standing out. He's showing excellent agility behind the plate, making throws with precision, handling pitches so smooth. It's impressive to see that level of skill and composure. Definitely.
All right, back here with Jessica Mendoza. And Jessica, this
All right,
young
cool.
prospect
How was that? I don't even know what grade I got.
hitting, the fielding. What did you think of his performance?
You know, the biggest thing is day one, he got the nerves out of the way. I mean, he was able to showcase as a hitter and as a fielder, and knowing his work ain't done yet, he's got some games coming up.
That's right. These prospects on day two, they're going to be going head-to-head. Until then, for Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for joining us at the MLB Draft Combine in Phoenix, Arizona.
And we get more. All right, let's go to game one.
Welcome to Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show, live from Chase Field in Arizona, home of the Diamondbacks.
Right.
I'm Ben Gelman. After yesterday, at the plate, Nelson Cervantes. And the 1-1. Way inside.
One strike.
I thought it was going, so I just threw triangle. We keep it a bean.
And now the 2-1. Pop up, foul on the right side. Pulls it
I
down.
was trying to go get it, but it
And
didn't
that
let
is
me.
out
I'll move
number
my left
3.
stick.
Onto the... One gone and a runner on at first. Here's the catcher, Cap.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Second inning, no score thus far. Foul ball there. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Popped in the air, left field. Reaches, but can't haul it in. Not in time. Safe.
I got a signal.
1 out and 2 on. Here's the left fielder, Ramon Geronimo. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, but it's offline. Tough break for the defense there, missing out on the double play. I think he didn't quite grip the ball firmly as he made the transfer to throw to first. That'll go down as a fielder's choice. Nobody out, runner in scoring position.
Oh.
Digging in, Cristobal Sanchez. And here's the 0-2. Line to right for a base hit. Coming around third. Here's the relay to the plate. The tag, out. It took a great team effort to cut him down trying to score there. Nice job to hit the relay on target, then make a good throw home for the out.
Oh yeah, look at the smooth tag, dude, by Miyuki. First we get a good call on throwing home.
A single so far.
And then we just get a good tag.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Break a little bit
No
more.
reason to jump at a strike from a pitcher who's struggling like this. Chances are you'll get another pitch to hit.
Ball inside.
Next pitch in for a strike.
Yeah, bad take. I just want
Leads
to
off
ground
of
to double
first
play.
with 2 away.
I was not even double play. I just want to ground out.
Swing and a miss. That's a K. Swing went right over top of the curveball. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We move on to the bottom of the third, 4-3. Now it's the right fielder, Will Carney. Runners at first and second, and nobody out.
It'll be a bunt.
And there's a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Runner around third. Play at the plate. Out. Both runners able to move up. Aggressive play, and it's second and third now. 1 away. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the catcher, Cap.
I was early. I was a good swing and a good pitch to hit, bro.
The 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
To the right side. And that one finds its way through. Runner on base to start the inning. So digging in, Ramon Geronimo. Leadoff batter gets on, and they need to try to build on that. Get on base, score some runs, claw your way back. The 0-1. Grounder to the left side. Stops it on a slide. The feed for 1 to first.
Every time he bats, I get put out at second. So that's good to know.
Pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, Pablo Mesa. Drops it down the third baseline. And he beats it. It's a bunt single to start the inning. Cap getting ready to hit.
Oh my God, we're losing 6-11.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Right through there for a strike.
That was my...
1 ball.
1 run in the inning so far. And we're in the top of the 8th. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Back here in the desert, and here's the catcher, Cap. Just missed.
All right, we gotta lock in for this bat. Ooh.
On the ground to first, down the line, and it's foul. Dash down the right side, but foul. hoping to put the tying run aboard. Skies this one to center. Sanchez on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And now the center fielder, Derek Senzel. Owens is just one strike away. And a base hit coming to the plate. Comes in to score.
And the
it's
game's
an
tied now,
RBI
folks.
single. They've tied it up in the top of the
Ooh,
ninth.
top of the 10th. We up
Cat,
2.
the next to hit. Swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
That's an uncharacteristic chase. He usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. Fouled off left side. Now here's the 0-2. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Lead runners around second. The throw
Don't
to
get
third.
dubbed up. Don't get dubbed up.
And the throw's offline. Safe at third. One away. Runners at first and third. Now the left fielder, Matt Tejeda.
They want me to still at 40 speed. Say less. We're locked in. As soon as we're
There
gone.
goes the
We're
runner.
gone.
In the dirt.
One strike.
And we're good because the ball hit the
And
ground.
no
Let's
throw.
go.
He's in there at second
Stolen
with a
base.
stolen base. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. Pops this one up. Carney in and to the right. Hauls it in for the out. So 2 on and 2 out. And here is Fernando Salinas. 1-2 now. In the air on the infield, May. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left on base. Last chance to square it up. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Pablo Mesa. 0-2 now. Liner to center. He's in to score.
Nope,
on
they tied the game back
sac
up.
fly, and they've tied it again. 2 down and a runner at second base. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Chacin. Ground ball, this one should do it. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores easily. It's
And
an
the
RBI
game's
single.
tied back up
And
again.
once again, we are tied. So up next, Chase Schiff. 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike. Winning run stands at second.
Holy
Next
cow, that
one's
was a lot
fouled
higher than I
back.
would have called for.
That
Oh
one
my
not
God.
close. And the count 1-2. Got ahead 0-2, but that one wasn't close. Not much chance the batter's gonna offer. Got the batter swinging. Gets to it. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. They get a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. 12th inning up next. Tied at 14-14. We're back here at the ballpark. Top of the 12th. Here's the catcher, Cap. And that one almost got it. That'll back him up a bit.
Oh, one top of it early.
Swing lifted to left field. That's back.
He doesn't have enough oomph to get it out the park
Brings
yet.
it in. Runner tags at second.
Oh yeah, that's
And
right.
makes
That's
it
all
up to
that
third with
matters.
1 away. 2 down and a runner at second base. Now, Pablo Mesa. That one
That's
is
a ball.
upstairs.
1-0.
A little bit high.
Holy cow.
And another
Bro,
ball.
can you throw a pitch in the strike zone where I'm asking for?
Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. That one finds the zone. 3-1, couldn't come up with it. May digs in now. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Like,
Winning run at third.
I
2
don't
down.
understand how this is my fault. They're not throwing where I'm asking him to throw it, so it's hard for me to
Next
catch
pitch is
it.
outside. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded.
Like,
That
holy
one's
cow.
swirled, and it's now 2-1. Here it comes.
No. Inside.
I feel like he was itching to swing at that one. He might be feeling a bit disappointed at not being challenged.
Bro,
3-1, couldn't come up with it.
Ball where I'm asking to. Get him out.
So now
Get him
it's the
out.
4-hole hitter, Nelson Cervantes.
Like, I'm asking. Throw it down here so it goes to the corner. Not,
Ground ball left side,
That ball's
and that's
foul.
just foul. Winning run at third, 2 down. And that one is
Inside, ball one.
inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the A going
he's
with
throwing
the
a
foul
changeup
ball.
high in the freaking strike zone. Let's 2-seamer starts out, goes in.
That one a
Or
little
not.
bit high. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Pitch misses. Full count now. No room for error. They can't just walk in the winning run. You have to go right
Oh
after it.
my god. He threw a
Swing
4-seam right down the
and
middle.
miss. And that
We
ends the
just
inning.
glad this batter sucks. Like, how?
Back here at Chase Field, on to the bottom half of the 13th. And now the right fielder, Will Carney. Lifted in the air, right field. It's pretty far back. Runner tags and goes to third. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. Runner at third, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Cristobal Sanchez. This one is labeled. Should be extra bases. The winning run comes across to score.
Well-
and they walk it off in extra innings.
Jeez.
15-14 the final. A 1-run extra inning win. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm in college interest, and I don't think anyone on MLB.